Hi, greetings. I am called James Gihoma and I am the Executive Director of YIDA Youth Initiative, a refugee-led organization that is found in the Chakatu refugee settlement. I was being a refugee since I was very young, at the age of 3 years, and I'm now around 32 years, while in Uganda as a refugee. Being a refugee is not easy. I can just remember that I was going to school with many children who were getting sick every time and die. But when I look back, I find that I'm the only one, or we are only two, that we are still alive. I have been able to complete my primary school when I was a refugee, and I even completed my high school. I even ended up going to the university. Meanwhile, before I joined the university, I was able to start this organization called YIDA. I started as a small school in the community, and later on, people saw me and they were happy about what I was trying to do, and they gave me a scholarship to go to university. When I came back from the university, I was able now to grow the organization. We built now 2 schools. One is early childhood education, another school is a primary education. Currently, we are planning to expand our impact into venturing into entrepreneurship, TVET, and also secondary school, because this is a need that is still raising in the community where we stay. Learning Equality was able to partner with us to implement the Flying Color project. This project is very important and very attractive to children. Children are very motivated to attend classes, and which is very key to the refugee children. As a refugee, it is hard to continue with education. When you are very young, with many challenges, children are hungry at school, children are come from home where there is no peace, they are single mothers, they don't have parents. So when the school is also boring, it is very hard for children to keep in school. But with Flying Colors, children are happy, learning new things, technology, and also the mindset is changed, the minds are calm, and children are able to sit in the class and attend. Therefore, I appreciate the Learning Equality for this great partnership, and we hope that this idea can be implemented in many schools where refugees stay, which would motivate children to continue with school. I would argue with everyone around the world to support refugees' education. The only thing that refugees would have in their hands or as a property is only the brain. If your brain is not educated, you will still move and you will still remain poor. Since I was very young, the refugee education was still having overwhelmed numbers of learners in one class. And in my class that I was studying in when I was 6 years, we were around 100 plus learners. And even currently, the same schools that they still have overwhelming numbers of learners. The best way of supporting refugees is what refugees can lead by themselves. Working with refugee organizations like YIDA is very, very much important. We are coming up with unique approaches that reduces the number of learners in class, and then it can reach even more learners. At YIDA schools, we are making sure children have very few in class. We have even lunch meals for children. Children miss meals at home, but at school they should get meals. Therefore, I invite everyone around the world to work with refugee-led initiatives to solve the refugees' problems. The refugees are always on the move, and the humanitarian aid will not always be with them. However, the initiative that refugees are coming up with, it is very important to see that the international organizations can just tap into that, and they also join hands, they partner like how we are doing with Learning Equality. Thank you very much, and I wish you a happy International Refugees Day.